Welcome to my channel, Fleek by Nick. I'm all about empowering everything beauty, motivation, lifestyle, a little bit of tech, okay? I hope y'all are having a blessed day because I'm about to give y'all the details on this beautiful beat that you see here, okay? So, before we get started, if you're not new, hey boo, okay? If you are new, hit that subscribe button, okay? Join the Fleek by Nick fam, okay? Ring the bell to get notified of when I got new content coming out, because I promise y'all it's gonna be consistent. I made sure that I went very consistent on Instagram this past year, even while relocating across state lines, and I did that. And so I really want to be consistent on YouTube to really get to connect and build the community that I desire here. And so also, in addition to ringing that bell, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and also comment below. Is this the type of content you want to see? What do you think about this look or the products that I used? Do you got more that you want to share? Let me know down below, okay? So let's get to the deets on this beat, period. Now let's get into it, y'all. So to start off, we're gonna go in by priming the face, and the NYX face glue is like really fire. Like if y'all haven't tried it, now you know. Like go ahead. I'm gonna start off by massaging that into my face because again, we want the makeup to stay put all day long. To conceal, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place highlighter. And in this case, I'm using the shade, which I'll be sure to provide below, 12, I believe, because you want it to be 2 shades lighter. Before I blend that in, I'm going to go in with the foundation from Elf Cosmetics, and this was my first time using this, to be honest, and I was very impressed. Like, do y'all see that shade match? Like, it's a little bit more warmer, but when you blend it in, it looks like skin. Like y'all can see it literally looks like my skin. Like it looks like my skin. So I'm blending that in, and the key to that is patting it in and then moving it around the face. You want to make sure it's absorbed to the skin, and then I'm going to go in and blend that concealer out. And again, look at that. I mean, just look at it and blend that in every area that I highlighted. So my T-zone, of course. But this is a real good soft glam. So we want the products to be smooth. Look at my face. I too is even shocked. Okay. And so I'm going to blend that in above my lip because it really does help define the shape of the lip. So when we get to lips, it'll be so much easier. And then to contour, before I set the highlight, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place. I think it's the foundation powder, and I'm using that to contour, and I'll be sure to put the shade below again. And I just really want to define that because your girl done gained a few pounds and the chin is chinning, but you know, we just want to pull it in just a little bit. So I'm putting that on my cheekbone areas, and again, it really just depends on the shape of your face, but I have a round chubby girl face, so I'm gonna zlooch that in. And to set my concealer, I'm gonna mix the Fenty and the Airspun powder together. Now I saw this trick and I was like, wait a minute, like look y'all, do y'all see that? Okay, I'm not ashy. Like, not saying that Airspun makes me ashy, but Airspun with Fenty, honey, blurred. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more of that on there because as you see, I too was shocked. So I was like, let me go ahead and put some more on here. But that's really gonna set the face because for soft glam, it's all about giving skin, okay, giving brows, giving body, lip, cheeks, all the things, okay. And so I'm going to do around my mouth because I am an oily girl and I can't have no creasing around my mouth. So blending that in. But again, if you haven't tried mixing a deeper setting powder with a translucent or a lighter one, you're missing out. Go ahead. So I'm just going to go back and use that same brush that I put the contour shade on. And I didn't add any more product. It's just touching up with what was already on the brush. And then to set that, I'm going in with the Camo face powder. And this is a newbie for me, but I like it. I use it to really set all those areas that I didn't highlight in. And for blush, we're going to use NYX, which is, I mean, it's self-explanatory because what look is not glam without blush? And there's shades show up on brown people and black people, so that's a plus too. And I'd like to put a little bit on my nose because it gives warmth, okay? I'm inviting with the slay on the face. Now I'm going in with this Morphe palette, and I'm going to use the shades as indicated with my finger, of course, but this is going to be easy peasy eye look because, again, it has to be all about soft glam. So again, pat on where you want it to be and then swipe to move the product and blend it in as seamlessly as possible. That's my formula. Pat, 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 swipe, 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 okay? Even I too crack myself up. So we're going to go in with the other eye because whatever we do to one eye, you want to do to the other eye, of course. And I already see the vision. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but putting that shade, that bronzer shade, that more warm shade to start off the eye look, it just helps warm up the face. But what do y'all think? And then I'm going to go in with this really lighter shade and do what I call it, like a cheap cut crease. I'm not going to cut crease with any concealer or any primers. I'm just going to do it with a shadow. And this shadow from Morphe happens to be pigmented enough that I can actually do that. Because I know some are a little bit on the sheer side, but these ones were fabulous. So I'm just going to do a little cut crease, a little easy peasy, using a lighter shade. And y'all, if y'all ain't familiar with working with concealer to cut your crease, try this method out because with the eyeshadow, it's a bit more forgiving than per se the concealer. And so I'm just creating some depth in my eye shape because I do have somewhat of a hooded eye. And then I'm going to blend that darker shade back in there because, again, I may have lost a little bit of shape with the eye that I was putting the white on. And now look at that. Okay, we on to something. So I'm going to do what I did to one side to the other eye, of course. And look at that. We're already moving and grooving. And again, it's best to practice on the opposite eye. So if you're right-handed, I always do the left eye first and then the right. And so I'm then going to take this deeper shade, which is included in the palette, and just go underneath my eye in that waterline area to create like somewhat of a faux liner. I'm not using any liner per se, but just shadow. But you see how that just defined the look and made it a little bit more smoky, giving him a little bit more mysteriousness, okay? Because we like to be mysterious. I cracked myself up. Added on those lashes and bam, y'all. So for the lip, I'm going to go in with my regular smuggler Wet n Wild dark brown liner for my lips because I'm chocolate. So I'm going to line the lips, of course. And again, I love this because it's so deep, but it's also so soft and pigmented. So I don't have to press hard or anything. And again, just carving out the natural shape of my lips. And then with that, I'm just going to make sure I blend it in before I add in this gloss. And y'all, I love this gloss. Like, look at that pigment. Like, and these were by, I believe, LA Girl Cosmetics. And I'm just blending that in. I will confirm and put it on the bottom for sure, but I believe it's by them. And just blending that in, like, y'all. Like, I mean, really, just look at it. Like, I have no more to say. And she's ready to go, okay? But we got to set everything off. And this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray is fire. So if you didn't know, now you know, okay? And I'm going to wait for that to dry down. But that set it off. Like, you even see I had to do a little smirk right there. And I went and unwrapped my hair. And baby, here we are. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully y'all like this look. Bye.